students. Welcome to yet another interesting class in history. In today's lesson, you will learn about the political structure of Songhai Empire. And under that, we will discuss the meaning of political structure and also we will discuss the political administration of Songhai Empire. So first of all, what is political structure? What do we mean when we say political structure of Songhai Empire? The political structure of Songhai Empire deals with the division of the political landscape for administrative convenience. The Songhai Empire was divided into two. The first was the central political division that was situated at Gao, while the other one was the regional or the provincial political division. The central political division was the administration of the whole empire through the feedbacks from governors, and that of the city-states and its surrounding was carried out in Gao. The regional or the provincial political division was done for the Atlantic territories outside the influence of Gao. The administrative seat for this division was at the headquarters of the different provinces. When the Songhai Empire began, recall that Songhai was the first ruler of the empire. He organized the government of the empire. The first thing he did was to divide the empire into provinces, but however, he was not able to complete the organization of the government because of constant battles he had to fight to expand the empire. And so when he died in 1492, it was subsequent rulers who completed the structure of the government. At Gao, where the king resided, the king had a royal court where he met his councillors and generals. There were governors that were appointed by the king to be in charge of the provinces. Now recall I said earlier that the empire was divided into two, the central division and the provincial division. The central division was headed by the king at Gao, while the provincial division was headed by governors that were appointed by the king to be in charge of the provinces. The mayors were also appointed to govern the local tributary states that were located around the Niger Valley. The local chiefs of smaller tribes were allowed to control their dominions as long as they paid tributes and remained loyal to the central government in Gao. Now, indeed, the organization of most aspects of the government was carried out under the reign of Askia Muhammad. Askia Muhammad also expanded his social and religious ties, that is, relationships in the empire. Askia Muhammad was a devoted Muslim who encouraged Quranic studies in Timbuktu and the conversion of the ruling class to Islam. Now, during the period of about 127 years that the Songhai Empire existed, it was ruled by 9 persons at different times. These 9 persons came from only two dynasties, that is, two ruling families, which were the Sunni dynasty and the Askia dynasties. In summary of all what we've discussed so far, we said that the empire was divided into two divisions for easy administration. And we said the central division at the center was headed by the king, who was the highest in the social class, and he also occupied the highest political office in the land. The king played the role of the head of state, the head of government, and that of the commander of the armed forces of the land. The king was seen as a supreme monarch. The king also appointed ministers, advisors, top civil servants, and community leaders who helped the king to execute imperial policies and give expert opinions where and when necessary. While the provinces had governors who governed them. Now, these governors were appointed by the king and they receive instructions on how to govern the provinces. These governors would report back to the king at Gao at the time. The governors or the provincial heads were called Fari or Farmer or Kor. The provinces was made up of or was occupied by a large number of those people that occupied the citizen class and the slave class. But the elites that were seen in the provinces were those people that were in charge of different governmental positions. And with this, we have come to the end of our class for today. I know you've gotten a lot. Until we meet again in our next class, goodbye and stay safe.